Alright, chance. I'm back. I think I've not muted the mic. I hope you guys can hear me. Welcome to part 2 of this hands-on vehicles live stream. Brand new vehicles in the dev branch for the beta, previous to the main game release next week. Just gonna go back in the editor really quick and place some of those static guns. They should be under empty static, but also under, if you want them occupied with AI, under static within the faction, within the factions. Just gonna go for NATO. It seems here MK30 HMG 50 cal, so that's a static machine gun. NATO one. Raised, so this will be like a higher raised tripod. Place one of those too. MK32 GMG grenade launcher, 20mm. Also here like a low version, a high version. Just gonna go with the low version. Then mortars, the MK6 mortar, we already know them. Titan launcher AA, Titan launcher AT. Yeah, let's place some of those as well. Yep, the song is correct. Okay, let's preview. I'm pretty sure that's all that was missing from that showcase.
Stop.
But this should be the machine gun. Oh, nice optics on it. Not just like sights, flip up sights. 500 rounds. Thermal optics with zoom. That's cool. That's pretty nice. Sound effects, standard 50 cal sounds from the Armour 3 beta. This is like the higher version or the higher tripod version. Other than that, appears to be the same gun. This should be the grenade launcher. Yeah, 120 rounds, high explosive. Probably the same optics. Night vision, white hot, black hot flare. Some zoom, range is displayed, and you can zero in with pitch up and down. So far so good. This is probably the AA launcher. Yeah, a long range Titan missiles. 4 of them. The gunner's kind of in a kneeled position. Oh shit. It was a bit low. Pretty noisy. Oh, nice smoke cloud. A launcher and a T launcher. Like the Chaplin optics. Seeking signal. Or acoustic seeking signal. I'm not sure if I can lock on. Am I locked on now? I have no idea. Because if I locked on, I should hear the seeking, then like a constant beep, and the orange symbol on the... Where is it? The top left side should in fact disappear. It's probably standing too close. Yeah, that was more like a direct hit. So yeah, I guess you know how those guided Titan missiles work. I'm not going to go into that any further. There are 2 other civilian cars. Let's have a look at those. This one we've seen, the one I messed up before. And this is... what is it? Looks like a Ford Fiesta. I think the editor that named, I don't know what they named, and one is like the regular version, the other one is the sports version, so I guess this one will be the sports version. I have no idea if it changes something in the performance. Some nice racing seats. But I guess the interior is about the same. Oh, some picture-in-picture stuff. Yeah, the the mirrors, if that's in fact a mirror, that doesn't do anything. That's maybe why it is, or basically it's maybe just like a small, I don't know, camera holder. Then you got the camera out there, and here you got like a mirror, or mirrors, and a rear view camera. Some nice picture-in-picture action. Pretty fast. Oh shit, missed the wrong one. Probably gonna wreck this one too. 250? What's going on? Come on. 280. About 280 is like, oh shit. Seems to be the max. Oh, okay, the brakes. The brakes are worth nothing. Ah, shit. Okay, never let me drive. I guess we proved that tonight. Okay, the interior is nice. I really like the picture-in-picture stuff, a feature that is missing from a lot of vehicles, unfortunately. Even like the APCs and stuff, they should have rear-view cameras, as they do often in real life. Pretty much all the newer models have rear-view cameras in them, and it's a great help, especially for driver and commander. They can actually see when they unload troops, you know, and they lower the ramp, unload troops. The group leader, the infantry group leader, can give some sort of a sign to the driver commander. Everyone's unloaded, and then they can lift the ramp and move off. So that's another good use of a rear view camera, obviously for driving backwards. The test track, yeah, the test track, it seems to me, it seems to be really small. You can barely handle it with an ATV, but not really, I guess not really with a real car. Okay, I guess we're gonna move on to the aircrafts. We have seen everything here. So let's fly some jets. Just checking up on my Twitter. Fucking Chio. That's a great name. He left me a comment on Twitter about the artillery range that we talked about before. He wrote, maybe the extreme distance in artillery show us the possibility of Altis and Stratis together in the same map. So I guess if you would combine Altis and Stratis, you will be able to like fire from one island to the other. But I don't think it's gonna be happening. All right, this is the, what is it called? Buzzard? Independent faction aircraft. Two versions. One is a CAS version, one is an AA version. I'm pretty sure this is the CAS version. This down here is a some sort of machine gun, probably around 20mm caliber, 2 barrels. And here we got some some bigger ammunition. Big ass bombs. I guess they're laser guided. And then we got the center area. This looks like an AA missile, maybe an AMRAAM. We're gonna see that once we hop in. And this right here could be an air-to-ground missile. Not sure though. One engine aircraft. Yeah, it's a one engine. Over here, same ammunition. And this is the AA version. Yeah, the big ones are probably MRAMs, and the smaller one maybe Sidewinder. I'm not so savvy with those with weaponry on aircraft. So let's hop in. I gotta order my AI away. Actually, I could have one. Nope.
3, 4, return to formation.
Wilco.
2, pilot, get in that vehicle.
Roger.
You could grab me a
3,
wingman.
4, move 300 meters, right.
Ready.
Okay, A143 Buzzard. So he's already firing it up. Let me give him a waypoint.
2, move to 1,
So you can like
1, 6.
see how this baby performs from the outside. And see if AI is able to like taxi and take off here. He's already kind of stuck. Maybe I've placed him on the bad spot or so. Sometimes if you have other vehicles standing close by, the AI is kind of like afraid to move. Could be the reason why he's not moving. But it's also possible that the taxiways and all that are not set up correctly or set up correctly yet. I'm not sure why he's not taken off, but it's something we would have to test more detail in another stream. Alright, cockpit. So far, so good. Okay. I'm almost lying in here. It's kind of weird. A lot of switches and buttons, and obviously the analog displays. Let's turn it on. Canopy closes. Now the multiple purpose displays turn on as well. I got some stuff displayed here, but I don't think it's gonna change a lot. Looks like fuel, some sort of a map radar thing, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a picture and not really gonna do anything, or not gonna update in real time. Over here we got like oil temperatures, hydraulic pressure. Doesn't seem to be animated or anything. Alright, to HUD. Got some stuff here. How is the track AR support? Unfortunately, no leaning. I think except for the AH9 and the MH9. Oh, where you don't have any doors on the side, you can actually like lean out with track AR. But that's about the only aircraft there is that uses this feature. Check which direction I should take off. Pretty much centered here. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's check flaps. Semi full flaps. So far so good. Let's try taxiing. Yeah, the heat effect, I really love that in Arma 3. Unfortunately, you don't see like the fire in the engine there. Would you move? Have I freaking parking brakes on? Oh, there you go. Finally. Just gonna taxi to the start of the runway there. So pedal support is okay. It's weird, like in the standard view I'm so zoomed out I can't even recognize anything on the HUD. I'm so far away from it. on, turn. Turning radius is awful. We could actually take off over here. Yeah, I'm so far zoomed out I can't even see anything, and this should be like the standard zoom. I can zoom in though. Oh my. If you hit W, it takes about 2 to 3 seconds until it actually starts moving. And I'm not going to use the throttle for taxing because it's hard to maintain speed. Let's check the guns. Gatling cannon, 20mm, as I mentioned before, 300 rounds, high explosive. You cannot change that. Flares, 120. No. Air-to-ground missiles, Scalpel, ATGM air-to-ground missiles, 2 of them, and ASRAM, okay, probably some sort of AA short range, and bombs, GBU-12 should be laser guided, 2 of them. Okay, let's take off. Semi flaps. Checking the displays. I want to see if something is happening here. Nope. Come on. Rotates to about 160. Gear up, flaps up. It's yeah, it's not really fast. You know, the flaps and the control stuff is nicely animated. You can see it moving depending on how you and what you do on the controls. Got about 520 kilometers per hour now. Still climbing. HUD information. Is this the horizontal line? No, it's not. It's still climbing. No, this is actually the horizon. The horizon. What do we have? We have on the left side speed about 650 now. Right side should be, what is that, altitude? Yeah, the right number there should be altitude. Top numbers are the direction heading towards 270 right now. It should be straight east. No, west. Straight west. The lower number, I got 2 numbers on the right side for altitude. One could be the altitude above ground, and the other one above sea level. Because I'm over the ocean now, they're both the same. But as soon as I fly over land, they will probably change. So let's try that. Still the same. Coming over land. Yeah, the lower number within that rectangle box is decreasing a lot right now because I'm flying over those hills. So the top number as well as the number, no, the top number is above altitude above sea level, and the lower number in the box is altitude above ground, and this is parallel to the one on the top left corner there, in the main game hub HUD. Inside cockpit views, cockpit sounds, I mean, is pretty nice. Get some like reflection effects here when I look around. Let's fire the guns. It's pretty laggy though. Not sure what my view distance is set at right now. Yeah, 6 clicks is a bit too much maybe. Gun sounds. Within the cockpit you can barely hear them. You see the tracers going off, you can barely hear them. Outside, disappointing. Ooh man, lag spikes. Controls are pretty damn sensitive. Try to ground missiles. I don't have anything to lock on right now. Let's just fire them anyways. Sounds like any other air-to-ground missile. Air-to-air. About the same. Okay, I guess that was about maximum speed. I think it was about 720, 710 or so. That was pretty fast. But it doesn't accelerate fast, so it's going to take a pretty long time to gain some speed. Let's check the GB12s. Bomb away. Nice explosion. So this would obviously be fun to use in co-op multiplayer with real pilots, with a real life pilot, a real player as a pilot, and then a JTAG on the ground, which spots, designates targets. Okay, let's see how this baby performs like in a bit of fast, low-level flying. Pretty fast. Rather sensitive. Especially at that speed. Pretty sensitive controls. Something you're gonna have to get used to, I guess. At least I will. Yeah, it performs alright. For a small aircraft, such as this one, it performs sweet. Where the hell am I? Let's try to set it down. Let's see if we got ILS. I don't think so. Flaps and gear is indicated on the HUD. This way, if you like rather play without the ability to use first person, third person, you still get the confirmation there on the HUD if gear and flaps are tracted or not. Pretty damn sensitive. ILS, do I have LS? I got some sort of line there on the HUD which was not there before, I think. Ooh. That's low. Yeah, I guess minimum airspeed is about 280, 180. Otherwise it's gonna drop. Fast. There's some sort of line. You see it on the top left side of the HUD now. I think that could be something similar. Something, yeah, similar to an ILS. Yeah, it's as I line up with the runway, it also comes to the center. It's kind of hard to maintain speed. Wasn't like a perfect landing, but at least we're safely on the ground. Don't think we took any damage. Move. So that's flying, yeah, flying the jet in Arma 3. According to the launch content, there's not gonna be anything else. No Blue 4 or no NATO or OP4 aircraft. Just this one right here. And I don't think the IS is gonna surprise us. They may have reserved something like that for an expansion, you know, for an add-on pack that might come somewhere, I don't know, 2-3 months or so. Just a quick look on the two drone versions I mentioned before. There's one like not named in the editor and the other one CAS. So this is definitely one with air-to-ground with laser-guided bombs. So this might be the CAS version, and this is like probably the regular version, the one we already know, with 6 air-to-ground guided missiles. So this appears to be the difference. This one has 2 big-ass bombs, GBU-12s, and the other one is the one we already know. All right, I think I'm pretty much through with the live stream. I'm gonna leave it to you to ask some questions if you want. Oh, I've got quite a few viewers. Thanks a lot for joining. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I guess I missed a few of the comments. Let's just check there. Okay, just what I see right now. It's all about modders by Pep1212. Yeah, on the one hand, you can say that because the community is great. It has a lot of great people, you know, a lot of modders who create additional add-ons. Some of them make units, others make weapons, vehicles, aircrafts, all that. Some of them make maps, others make videos, such as I do, tutorial videos where I explain all this stuff. So that's what the community is all about, you know, having a huge variety of people who create content and then share all that with one another. Because if everyone would have to do that on his own, it would be pretty hard. That's what the community is for. And we have a lot of great modders which create awesome stuff for us. But the problem with mods and add-ons is always that you have to download that individually, and if you want to play it in multiplayer, which basically this game is I don't want to say all about multiplayer, but it's a lot more fun in multiplayer because you can use actual tactics and you don't get frustrated with the AI. In order to play together in multiplayer using mods and add-ons, everyone has to be on the same level, everyone has to download the same stuff, and then the servers have to run the keys for them, because if you don't run the keys, you're going to have a lot of hackers which will mess up your games, and it makes the whole process more complicated than it sounds. 4 of them. The gunner's kind of in a kneeled position. Oh shit. It was a bit low. Pretty noisy. Oh, nice smoke cloud. A launcher and a T launcher. Like the Chaplin optics, seeking signal, or acoustic seeking signal. Alright, chance. I'm back. I think I've not muted the mic. I hope you guys can hear me. Welcome to part 2 of this hands-on vehicles live stream. Brand new vehicles in the dev branch for the beta, previous to the main game release next week. Just gonna go back in the editor really quick and place some of those static guns. They should be under empty static, but also under, if you want them occupied with AI, under static within the faction, within the factions. Just gonna go for NATO. It seems here MK30 HMG 50 cal, so that's a static machine gun. NATO one. Okay, let's preview. I'm pretty sure that's all that was missing from that showcase.
Stop.
Copy.
But this should be the machine gun. Oh, nice optics on it. Not just like sights, flip up sights. 500 rounds. Thermal optics with zoom. That's cool. That's pretty nice. Sound effects, standard 50 cal. Raised, so this will be like a higher raised tripod. Place one of those too. MK32 GMG grenade launcher, 20mm. Also here like a low version, the high version. Just gonna go with the low version. Then mortars, the MK6 mortar, we already know them. Titan launcher AA, Titan launcher AT. Yeah, let's place some of those as well. Yep, the song is correct. Sounds from the Armour 3 beta. This is like the higher version, or the higher tripod version. Other than that, appears to be the same gun. This should be the grenade launcher. Yeah, 120 rounds, high explosive. Probably the same optics. Night vision, white hot, black hot flare, some zoom, range is displayed, and you can zero in with pitch up and down. So far so good. This is probably the AA launcher. Yeah, a long range Titan missile.